Gotta see something real quick. Who we playing? Middle Tennessee. Alright, let's see. That's what they wore. Mississippi wore some other shit. Alright, here we go. Let's get it started.
Honey toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim flam, bim bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Buck Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. Today we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rebels will put toe to leather to crank us up. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense takes the field to start this game off. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback.
Oh yeah. Starting it off quick, boy.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. To the air, it's Battiato. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Feeling some heat. he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on
That's one way to do it.
Fourth down coming up. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Oh.
And the returner will be brought down. The Rebels offense.
What's up, big guy?
First chance we have to see them today.
You been sleeping?
Here are our impact players.
What you been doing back here?
Playing
on your tablet.
To make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And they won't make
that wasn't a good throw, was it?
For the big play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that.
This is Ole Miss. No, I started a Dynasty with Ole Miss, where you control the whole team.
They'll go to the ground.
Oh,
and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really
She
hard.
look mean butt.
Smaller, they don't want any part of the physical work.
Mean butt.
Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
What?
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Aren't you going to play all this week while I'm gone? Hey. No.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle.
You stop.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Caught on the outside, it's Kelly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to from the offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Out of the backfield, he's open.
Come on.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. From the
The red team.
line, it's 1st and 10.
Ole Miss.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yards.
This is how you play the game.
To the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The play action fake.
What?
Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Leaves it with his back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone.
What did you say?
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And they'll send out the field goal unit. and he wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. Offense working from the pistol. Going to the ground. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And it's loose. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on first and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Going to try to get it himself. Ball is loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know, as a defensive guy, you use the sideline as your 12th man. You push the receiver out that direction. Look at the wide receiver. Still doing a great job of getting small and getting that foot in bounds, making the play, and catching the ball.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Dang, what are y'all doing?
He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This time they'll go to the running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, MTSU.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to throw. It's dark. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
The Rebels get it past the sticks.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get to the hole, make the first down, no matter what. If I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight.
I've heard about that.
Straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down.
Yeah, have you been playing it? Mods, like what kind of mods?
Great balance, and right here just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this
wow, thanks for blocking.
Play waiting to happen. His vision,
no, this guy out here. What were you saying? You can get what?
He's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on his defense.
And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, like they blitz us, do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
This is
Q.
exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm
You have to get what?
Touchdown, Rebels!
Yeah.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football.
Q.
And defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
It's okay. I used to call rosters roosters back in the day.
And they thought about a return,
Before I understood what English was.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
I mean, you just pronounce Q. How'd you pronounce it? QE? Yeah, so you don't know English.
difficulty being a play caller. Like I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get
yeah, but I'm just saying you're mispronouncing words.
So a lot to process and think about.
Is this hard to process? Do you know what process means?
They'll have it 1st and 10.
Why are you getting frustrated? I don't understand. Huh?
Completion to the right.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into it.
Just goes right.
Yeah, wow, what's it to you?
Brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be
What's it to
thinking
you,
about that.
Sambo? Yeah, well, you play on the game all damn week, don't you?
He's got
While
the
I'm
tight
gone.
end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. New set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are
Sounds fair to me, don't it?
really stubborn.
Don't to you?
Continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Man,
Moi.
get more wide open than that, right? Big
I got more games.
field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh, good play.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead.
What, buddy?
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Parrish.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Off the play fake.
God, what?
Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Dropping back, it's Dart. He's got his man. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from the way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would
My
like
God.
him.
And he'll take it in.
That was cover 4, by the way.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Jesus Christ.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him?
Hold my fucking dick.
Touchdown, Rebels! Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. A quick strike touchdown up top. The last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. And the missed connection on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control with this game on offense here in the second quarter. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure.
And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Sure.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Willis. There's a time.
You talking about Willis?
This offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Oh,
In
man.
college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. We didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job.
Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Comes out throwing on first down. He lets it fly. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Dart. He fires to the left
Dude,
side.
what the
Throw
fuck?
for the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half.
What is it?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin.
Yeah, that's why I always shut the door.
All right, thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Oxford today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Maude Hemingway.
She's in the room with you.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking for space. It's Diggs. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Dude,
He
what the
almost
fuck?
had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
God damn, dude.
And he can't escape, and down
What the
he
fuck are
goes.
y'all doing?
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I'm gonna get smacked in SEC play.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Give me a fucking break.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd down after that incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Davis. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And the Rebels get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Reads it, fires complete. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Coming after it.
Dude.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer against this athletic.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Fast motion from the offense. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Kelly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air, it's Battiato. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. It'll be a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Man, credit to the offense sticking with the run, but man, it's not working, and this defense is not budging. And we've seen them all season. They've been so dominant. I do think it's going to have to come through the air, and you're going to have to turn your quarterback loose, let him rip the football, because this defense is so stout against the run.
Oh, pick it.
Just a hair off. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
No, ma'am. I can't think of anything.
Fires to the big fella. And sure,
I can't think of anything. I said I can't think of anything.
They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow.
Sorry about that again. I misunderstood in my stupor.
Everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it
I've been
away.
doing my dishes. I'm not doing everything around here anymore. I know you do.
On 4th down so much easier. Just strut them out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dart. He makes the connection. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The sure hands. It's crease court. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking...
And it's hauled in at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, you can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense. They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They're going back to the ground. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. To the ground with the back. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Back to pass. It's Battiato. He wants it all. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Bentley. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Rebels are on the move.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field. But
fires one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work, looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 4th down, going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. A 1st down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Dart. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Cleese-Corn. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that
playing his Ole Miss.
seal it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to keep clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin.
Still waiting on Drake to get back from Hawaii.
And the extra points.
Oh, are you talking about the road to glory or like my team that you're on?
About to kick it off after punching.
You finish your freshman year with 50 tackles, 4 deflections, 10 tackles for a loss,
Return to get some field
and 2 forced fumbles.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at
Pretty
the
good, ain't it?
16. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Not
Punk
exactly
ass
the
bitch, Middle
ideal
Tennessee.
situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Scanning the field, it's
Come on.
Mattiato.
Good throw, you
Couldn't
piece
find
of
a man,
shit.
just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's swatted away.
She
It's a
did, she
turnover on
did.
downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way.
Touchdown.
And the stomping has
My thing is with Ole Miss, I'm just gonna run the fucking score up every chance I can, every chance I get. That's what I'm playing like Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop it. But I would argue, Reese, you can't just take a knee. You take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that.
Jackson
Very,
Dart
very
played like
impressive.
shit.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Not too shabby. Played like shit too. The whole game. Still beat the hell out of them. I think it's 21-17 at halftime. What? I don't know what the fuck just happened. That bitch better save the. If not, I can get myself a force win. Okay, good. Thank God Almighty. Sometimes it does that. Like once in a blue moon. Alright. Great job. Wake Forest. This ought to be fun. My defensive line, good. Rest of my defense, fucking terrible. Just like in real life. Let's see if I can schedule any visits. Hey. What? Oh. From Plackerman. Damn, all my fucking games are like late. Yeah.
Oh, that show I'm watching,
Mm-hmm.
Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
The family I told you.
Yeah.
Guess what their last name is?
What?
Cody.
What? That's weird.
They're the Codys.
Yeah. What? Sound like a bunch of douchebags. What do they do?
Rob Banks.
Rob Banks.
Anywhere
Hell yeah.
there's going to be big money to score.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've hit weed dispensaries,
What?
freaking art galleries.
What are you burning in there?
I got toast
Is it on toast or is it on air fry? Okay. Okay. I didn't know what the hell.
Just a bunch of shit in the bottom of that oven needs to be cleaned.
Uh,
But, yeah, let's see, what else? They heisted all kinds of shit. They heisted a damn big art sculpture one time.
what? That's cool.
They started out, they just go to businesses where they knew there was going to be a lot of money in the safe. They just break in and steal the safe.
The whole safe?
Yeah. They take it home, bust it open, and get the money out.
That's
Then they take the safe to a iron shop,
Mm-hmm.
throw in the milk pot, destroy the evidence.
What? That's crazy. Where the fuck? Proximity to
There's
home.
some pretty ruthless shit on there, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's kept me involved this whole time. I'm in season 4. I got 2 more to go after this one.
It sounds interesting.
It is.
What's in the bottom of that thing?
Cheese and shit looks like.
Oh, great. Hmm.
Looks like there's really a bunch of beautiful women on that show.
Really?
Yeah. Hell, they're out in California. What do you expect?
Hell yeah. There are some beautiful women in California.
It was actually San Diego
I mean, that's California, isn't it?
though.
San Diego. San Diego's cool. I don't know if I've ever been to San Diego.
Huh?
Said I don't think I've ever been to San Diego.
That's the only place in California I have been.
Really?
Well, besides Calexico, it was right on the border of Mexico, Mexicali. Beaches are fucking beautiful in San Diego.
Oh yeah.
A lot of surfing goes on there.
Yep. I've heard that. Try to get you signed as quick as possible. Actually. I'm gonna look at this kicker. And then we'll look at people in the top 5. She's already back.
Yep. I was had to go get me her brown chuck.
Yeah, my dumb ass didn't pull it out.
Huh?
I said my dumb ass didn't pull any out yesterday. I was like, I guess asleep when she asked me, so I thought she was telling me that she was pulling it out. Or asking me where it was, you know? And I told her it was the bottom of the freezer, but so I thought she was pulling it out, but she didn't. So I don't know. Maybe we're all going fucking crazy. Back on the road. Ha! Northern Illinois beat Notre Dame on here.
Yeah, St. Louis Bishop is doing over here.
I don't know how this is happening because I've been using the same plate all weekend.
I've been using that one little red solo cup.
I don't know, dude. Well, Mima says she's not done it, so I know Sam ain't done that. So somebody has done it, unless Sam has used all those dishes.
Sam knows better.
Mm-hmm. Alabama.
Like all SEC wins.
Yeah, except for Mississippi State. Because they suck. They suck in real life. You know they went 2-10 this past year.
They didn't even have to play Alabama last year, did
Nope. Neither did Ole Miss.
they? I know.
It's weird. It's real weird.
Guess I'll wash these up so I won't have to hear her bitching.
I mean, that ain't gonna change. Chrome helmet. Let's do this fucking shit. That's what everybody wore in real life too. I'll always be fire I can't put out. It's a fucking random.
The Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Demon Deacons offense
Didn't he
will get
play
the
it
first
fucking-
crack at it here. And here
Yep.
comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You got
shit.
all guns blazing.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Holy fucking shit.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a 3rd and this long on the opening drive. He's looking downfield to throw.
Oh, give me a break.
Makes the grab on the right. All kinds of running room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
Holy fucking
Touchdown
shit.
Wake. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going at that point. Nice job.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Looking for room. It's Parrish. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking to pass. It's Dart. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They're trying to get to it. And
Thank
the
God.
defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away.
Fuck off.
He'll bring it back. It's Davis. And they're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. And the tackle is made, but there has been a
Come
flag
on,
thrown.
you sons of bitches. Come on,
They say you
dude.
could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Dart. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And
God
you think
damn.
the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It
Yep.
makes you want to beat them more.
God damn it, dude. My fucking offensive line is terrible. That's why Ole Miss didn't win a championship this year.
Play action on
Their
fourth
fucking
down.
line is a
Defense
joke.
not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these
They had so
defensive
much
ends.
talent.
They're going right
That
up the
fucking
field.
line.
You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he needs to get some fucking linemen.
Forrest has it back, and here comes the Deacon
That's the
offense.
number one thing he needs to do,
They
because
missed
these
the
dudes are
opportunity to
terrible.
extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working
Oh, yeah.
on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
The only problem with him is, you know, his defensive coordinator is
Understanding the situation of the game. You're
Pete
still-
Golding.
You got the football back. Now put a nice
The
drive
you don't
together.
remember Pete Golding when he was at Alabama? Yeah,
Couldn't
He
find
was
his
not a
man
very
last
great
time, and that leaves them with
DC.
a 3rd and 6.
let's just say that.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Guess. Oh my fucking Christ! Give me that ball.
Fires and
Give me that.
picked off.
Why don't you block for me, you jerk?
Return, but the most
We're about to run the fucking rock.
By the big fella. You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting dropped. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes.
What, those? Yeah.
Making the INT.
Now on second
Yep.
down after the good first down run.
Yep.
To the air. It's Dart. Quickly to the tight end.
Yep.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's
Yep,
zone,
got to.
B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know
Yep,
instinctively
you're right.
where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage is going to be.
You could let it soak with that dishwashing liquid stuff, that good stuff you got.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but
I hear
finally,
you.
David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy.
Come on, please block.
But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need
All
more
right.
of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout.
God damn it, dude.
How about getting the foot down on that
Fuck.
throw for the big completion? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Power football with the run. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Got me on that one big play.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game
Bless
as
you.
we open the second quarter.
Golly.
To the air, it's Bachmeyer.
Oh my God. They just didn't block a first round defensive tackle, first round pick defensive tackle. Look at this. You ready? Go. Walter Nolan.
Play action pass success has a lot.
Pretty sure he's from Olive
Some of that
Branch.
fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick strike.
Come
complete.
on, you sons
They'll
of
move the
bitches.
chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's your bottom dollar, I will.
From the gun, 1-2. wants to pass. Complete.
Come on, guys.
He works his way inside the
Fucking
30,
joke.
29 and picks up the
Letting
first
Wake
down.
Forest do
And
this.
the Demon Deacons come to the line
They got a
with the
fucking
center
white
down.
receiver. Yard.
Trying to find
What are
his
y'all
man
doing?
on first down. A beautifully
All right.
placed ball
This
to
is
the
fucking
outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And that's just mano-a-mano, receiver one-on-one man coverage.
Yep.
He's got to win. He's got to get back and cross the defender's face, fight back to the football, make the catch to pick up that first down.
All right, winning.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
That's fucking. Yeah, this fucking team's a joke. Their offense is really good, but other than their OC, I mean their offensive line.
Down the field, they've now given up 2 touchdown passes
Fucking
in this
joke,
game.
dude.
They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that
Oh,
one's
my
incomplete.
God.
We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Rebels will punt this one away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. You make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch inside the 30 and still running.
Oh my
Ripped
God,
off
dude.
a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was
Getting
going to be
fucking
a factor,
cooked.
but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they take it in for 6
Jesus
more
fucking
points.
Christ.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Nevada. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block, it's Davis. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Dart. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using his legs, it's Diggs. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal.
What are they doing? They're still working on the roof?
Call timeout.
I think it would be great if this offense
What's taking them so long?
run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like how this offense is going. Nice job.
Married?
Some momentum going into the
He's
half.
married?
Down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering.
Bro, what the fuck? Why?
He'll bring it out. It's Mays.
Oh,
He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose.
How old is she?
Get him. It's a touchdown.
No, how old is she? No, how old is she? Yes. What the fuck? That's illegal.
And those guys got so much speed.
That's illegal as fuck.
Takes it out. Good blocking. his speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys. You see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw. It's Dart. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air.
You love to drop that thing, though.
That one wasn't there.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. They get to him as he throws.
Yep.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different ears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Demon Deacons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Got his man in the middle.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds the tight end. The Rebels are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it.
Catch the fucking ball, you jackass.
You might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw.
God damn it.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And this offense
Can't
is
help it
desperate
but
to
drip
keep this
him back
drive
in,
alive,
you fucking
trailing by
idiot.
multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Feeling some heat. Oh, they knock it free. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a
Are you
score.
kidding me?
They'll
You
go
can't
for it
fucking
on
hear it, Wake
4th down.
Forest.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Dart. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And here they come, almost all the way back.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
God damn
You
it,
can't
dude.
rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you got to answer
Oh,
that here.
fucking
The
shit.
playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's got it on the right. Tackled immediately after the catch. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They're going to throw it again. Fires it incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here.
Thank God, good.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. The Rebels brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Trying to get to it.
Oh,
He got
whatever.
a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Fucking
After the
bitch.
misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he makes the catch at the 10. And the Rebels are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Claiborne. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Offense gets set for second down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Morin. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the tailback. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Still running at the 40. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parrish.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quarterback on the keeper. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. On the ground, it's Parrish. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wells. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock.
Oh,
no, the ball
fuck
popped
me.
out. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball
Hey,
back for its
get
own.
out of those.
Offense set.
We're going to eat dinner in here in a little bit, okay? You hear me?
Wide receiver shows motion.
Yeah. Maymaw's cooking it right now.
To the running back.
You don't see it?
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a
Grease in the so-called brown sugar.
Oh.
game tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Lofts one high and deep. And they dialed up the
Fucking
stop
brick
play, but they
hands.
couldn't hook up.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
Caught in the backfield, it's Morin.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, wait! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no big...
Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from
God damn it.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Priestcourt. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic with his feet. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt.
Well, it was definitely a fucking first down.
Maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Dart. Fires to the right. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. good. Final minute of play, all locked up, or we headed to overtime. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Fields. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory,
Tails never fails, bitch.
Starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They take the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7.
This guy is officially a problem. The second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Dart. Throws to the tight end. Nice.
Hell yeah, no pass interference, nothing. Fuck it. Who gives a
fuck?
fuck?
Second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Wells.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. One more stop by this defense wins it. Fourth and long in overtime. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was...
Touchdown, Rebels! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Leaves it with the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. A gut check on the doorstep. Third and goal here in overtime. Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man down the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check.
God damn it.
Demon Deeks. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. They need this two-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I was about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Trying to surge it in. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Looking to throw, it's Dart. And another answer, we're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids.
We're definitely not tied.
This is like
That's
a
a
heavyweight
win.
fight. Both of these teams have been trading blows back and forth. At the end, it's this offense delivering the knockout blow, getting that two-point conversion for the win.
How awesome of a game, though. Back and forth, so many highs, so many lows, and fitting. It comes down to the last play of the football game, and not surprisingly, the offense executes and gets the win.
Smells real good. Yeah. I think it'll be great. 98 rush yards?